Hello everyone, this is your biology teacher from NVN School Bhuduki. Welcome back to your video lectures about your chapter 2nd, that is reproduction in flowering plants. So let's get started. In last video lecture we had discussed about the female reproductive organ and the little overview, and we talk about the pistil. In this video we are going to talk about the structure of ovule. So here it is. I told you that I will show you the diagram of a complete pistil which contains stigma, style and ovary. So here it is. This is structure of complete pistil, and here this is stigma, style and ovary, and this is thalamus. So ovary which contain ovules, which bears ovules. You can see here. And now I'm going to tell you what is the function and what is the other important points about the ovule. So what is the function of ovule? It is responsible for development of megaspores, and I will show you how it help in maturation of megaspores. And ovule is an integument megasporangium. Integument means, here you can see the integument of this structure of ovule, and here you can see the integument, and so we can say that ovule is an integumented megasporangium because its structure is covered with integuments. So in the next one is, it develops into seed after fertilization, and it occurs inside ovary where it attaches to a parenchymatous cushion called placenta. Here this is ovary and it bears ovules, and inside this here placenta is present. That is parenchymatous, made up of parenchymatous tissues. So now I'm tell you about the parts of ovule that is showing in this diagram. So first of all I'm talking about funicle. What is funicle? Here funicle is present. Excuse me. So here this is funicle. And what is funicle? Funicle is a stalk of ovule. Here you can see easily. And what is hilum? Hilum is that point of attachment of body of ovule with funicle. This is structure of ovule and this is funicle, and the hilum is the attachment. Here you can see the hilum. And what is after that, I'm going to tell about the types of the ovule. So there are 6 types of ovules on the basis of configuration and orientation of the body of the ovule. So it can be atropous which has erect orientation and configuration, and it can be anatropous that is inverted. It can be hemitropous that is half inverted. It can be compilotropous that is body covered, and it can be amphitropous which has both body covered and embryo sac covered. And the next one is, it can be circinotropous, so in which funicles coiled around ovule. Here I told you the funicles which coiled around the ovule. So the new one is nucellus. What is nucellus? So I show you where is the nucellus present. Here the nucellus is present, and which is a mass of parenchymatous tissue which surround the ovule. And the next one is micropyle. What is micropyle? Micropyle is integument leave a narrow pore at one end of the ovule is called micropyle. That is here. You can see this is micropyle. Actually this portion is micropyle. And now I told you what is chalaza, the opposite end of micropyle. This segment is micropyle, this point is micropyle which has a pore, and opposite of this portion is called chalaza. So here I hope you understand that I told you. And now I'm going to tell about the example of the ovary which having one ovule, that are wheat, paddy and mango. These are the plants which ovary has only one ovule, and the ovary having more than one ovule, example papaya, watermelon and orchid. In the next video we will discuss about the development of ovule. Thank you.